The countdown is over, and we're officially just hours away from the start of New England Patriots training camp. The energy in Foxborough is electric, the fans are hyped, and the roster is loaded with both familiar faces and brand new talent, looking to prove themselves from day one. This is the moment every Patriots fan has been waiting for, the real beginning of a new era under Mike Vrabel, and it's shaping up to be one of the most intriguing off-seasons in recent memory. Let's kick things off with the classic training camp buzz. Whose stock is trending up? And who's got some work to do before kickoff in September? First up, the good news for Pats Nation veteran wideout Stefon Diggs is not just back. He's back ahead of schedule. No pup list, no limitations, just a full go for day one. And considering the guy is coming off a torn ACL, that's nothing short of remarkable. A comeback from an injury like that is tough at any age, but doing it at 31, that speaks volumes about Diggs' commitment, work ethic, and just how badly he wants to be the top target for rookie quarterback Drake May. Speaking of May, he might just have found himself a true backfield partner. Rookie running back Trayvon Henderson has finally signed his contract, locking in a fully guaranteed 4-year deal, something that used to be unheard of for second-round picks. But with guys like Jaden Higgins blazing the trail, Henderson followed suit and now becomes a key piece in this offense. This kid has power, burst, and vision, and if Ramondre Stevenson can't fix the fumbling issues that plagued him last season, Henderson might just end up taking that RB1 spot sooner rather than later. Now, it's not all sunshine and smooth returns. A few players are starting camp on the physically unable to perform list, or the non-football injury list, and that puts their stock in question right out of the gate. Wide receiver Mac Hollins is among them, and that creates a huge opportunity for a name that's been buzzing in the background: Kyle Williams. With Hollins sidelined, Williams is going to get reps at that X-receiver spot, and if he shines, he could be hard to move out of the rotation. Linebacker Jahlani Tavai is also on the PUP list, still working back from an off-season injury that lingered through OTAS. It's a setback, but nothing that can't be overcome if he gets back to full strength before preseason games begin. Offensive lineman Vidarian Lowe, who started at left tackle for parts of last season, also finds himself sidelined, but with second-year standout Caden Wallace from Penn State impressing coaches this spring, Lowe's absence could cost him his role altogether. Wallace has versatility, toughness, and the athleticism to lock down the swing tackle job, and if he does, Lowe could be the odd man out on the final 53. Then there's the matter of the non-football injury list. Carl Davis, who looked sharp during OTAS, is temporarily out, and he'll have to work his way back. Safety Josh Minkins and wideout Jeremiah Webb also landed on the NFI, putting their chances of cracking the roster in serious jeopardy. Every rep matters when you're fighting for a spot, and starting from behind is never ideal, but while some are dealing with early setbacks, others are arriving fresh and full of promise. The Patriots added an intriguing piece through the International Pathway program: David Olajiga, a 6'3", 310-pound defensive tackle originally from London. He comes over from the Los Angeles Rams organization and brings raw power, size, and some sneaky athleticism to a defensive line group that's still searching for consistent depth. Olajiga had nearly 100 tackles and 9 sacks over 32 games at Central Missouri, plus for blocked kicks. This is the kind of player who could earn a practice squad role, and maybe even push for time in the regular rotation if he keeps showing out. And speaking of showing out, all eyes are going to be on Mike Vrabel as he leads his first training camp as the Patriots head coach. Of course, Vrabel is no stranger to New England. He's a Super Bowl champion here, a Patriots Hall of Famer, and someone who's coached at the highest level. But this is different. Now he's the guy steering the ship, and his approach is already turning heads. Former players from his Tennessee days talk about his balance of detail and heart, how he holds players accountable while also connecting with them on a deeply human level. Take Ben Jones, for example, a longtime center under Vrabel in Tennessee. He talked about how Vrabel isn't just a coach, he's someone who builds real relationships, who signs every autograph, who stops to talk to every kid, and who treats family as part of the team culture. That kind of leadership doesn't show up in a stat sheet, but it matters more than people think. When you combine football IQ, coaching experience, and emotional intelligence like that, you get a guy who can truly lead a locker room. And let's not forget, this is someone who took the Titans to an AFC title game, so he knows how to win. You can already feel that Vrabel's fingerprints are all over this Patriots team. There's a toughness returning, a sense of identity forming, and it's starting to look like the kind of squad that doesn't just want to compete, they expect to. And with Drake May under center, the youth movement on defense, and the emotional fire that Vrabel brings to the table, there's genuine belief that this team can surprise people in the AFC. And while we're on the subject of emotional fire, let's take a moment to talk about Joshua Farmer. This rookie defensive tackle wasn't just drafted to fill a gap, he was brought in to make an impact. And everything about his story says he's ready to do just that. Taken at pick number 137, Farmer is stepping into a deep group that includes Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, and Kiarus Tonga. But don't count him out. The coaching staff sees something special here, something that goes beyond physical tools. Farmer's path to the NFL hasn't been easy. He lost both parents at a young age and was raised by his grandmother and siblings. That kind of adversity could break some people, but for Farmer, it became fuel. Florida State's general manager described him as someone who knows how to respond when life punches him in the face, and that's exactly the kind of mentality that thrives in New England. Toughness, resilience, heart, those aren't just buzzwords here, they're requirements. And Farmer checks every box. He's already built a bond with the defensive line coaches. And you can tell this is personal for him. He's not playing just to make money or chase clout. He's playing for his family, for his late parents, and for everyone who helped him get to this point. That kind of drive is contagious. And it's exactly what a team like this needs as they turn the page and try to build something new. So now here we are, on the brink of what could be a defining moment in the Patriots rebuild. The talent is here, the leadership is here, and the hunger, oh, it's absolutely here. Training camp is the time where the foundation gets laid. And with guys like Diggs returning with something to prove, rookies like Henderson and Farmer hungry to earn their place, and a head coach who knows exactly how to push the right buttons, this is shaping up to be a summer to remember in Foxborough. As the sun rises over Gillette Stadium, every rep, every snap, every drill starts to matter. Training camp is no longer about potential, it's about performance. For every rookie looking to prove they belong, for every veteran trying to reclaim their spot, and for every coach fine-tuning a vision of what this team can become, these days are crucial. The New England Patriots are in the middle of building not just a roster, but a culture, and under Mike Vrabel, that culture is already starting to take shape in a powerful, noticeable way. There's a noticeable change in energy around this team. You feel it in the way players talk about each other, in the way the locker room interacts, in the way even the media talks about this group. There's a buzz, a real belief that this team isn't far away from returning to relevance in the AFC. That belief starts at the top, and Vrabel brings that rare mix of experience and passion that turns hope into expectation. His emphasis on fundamentals, accountability, and human connection is being felt throughout the building. Players are already responding not just because of what he says, but because of who he is. And Vrabel isn't coming into this job blind. He knows what it means to wear that Patriots uniform, to play with purpose and pride. He knows what it takes to win in New England because he's lived it. That matters in a city like this. Fans want a team that reflects their toughness and resilience. And Vrabel understands how to build that from the ground up, whether it's installing the playbook, setting the tempo in practices, or just taking time after a session to sign a jersey. For a kid on the sidelines, everything he's doing is about establishing that identity again. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots, and don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling around the NFL community, and they're getting louder by the hour. Hopkins may be suiting up in Patriots blue for the next 2 seasons. While nothing has been officially announced by the team, sources close to the situation suggest that the star wide receiver has confirmed a 2-year deal with New England. And if true, it could mark one of the most intriguing moves of the offseason. Hopkins, a 5-time Pro Bowler and one of the league's most gifted route runners, has long been linked to the Patriots, with speculation dating back to his surprise release from the Arizona Cardinals. His chemistry with Patriots head coach Bill Belichick has been noted in the past. Mutual respect that's been visible in pregame interactions and press conferences. Now, it seems that admiration may be translating into a concrete partnership. What makes this move particularly fascinating is the context in New England. The Patriots have struggled in the post-Brady era to regain offensive consistency, with a young quarterback room and a receiving corps lacking a true no. One target The addition of Hopkins could instantly elevate the team's passing game and provide the kind of elite talent that has been sorely missing. Still, until an official statement is released by the team, or Hopkins himself posts the classic jersey-holding photo, everything remains speculative. However, reports of his confirmation, whether through a closed-door conversation or a carefully placed leak, have fans buzzing. If true, the Patriots could be signaling a more aggressive push in the AFC East, which has become increasingly competitive with the likes of the Bills, Dolphins, and the now Aaron Rodgers-led Jets. Caution is advised, of course. In the NFL, rumors are often just that, whispers that fizzle before they become fact. But if Adri Hopkins truly is on his way to Gillette Stadium, this could be a defining moment for a franchise looking to reclaim its former glory. For now, the rumor mill keeps turning, and all eyes are on Foxborough. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.